G'day everyone, Germanos from Alliance Accounting. Thank you for tuning in and watching our video. Hopefully you get loads of information out of it, and if you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call. Look, today's topic is about business structures. Quite often I get asked by potential clients, what is the right structure for my business? And there's so many structures out there. There's sole traders, there's companies, there's trusts, there's partnerships, there's super funds. Then there's a mixture of each. You can have a company that's in a partnership and what have you. There are different structures. So what we're doing today is just giving you a quick brief outline about the different types of structures that you can have. Now, structures can be like houses, for example. So everyone can relate to a house. When you first start off, you need a small little house that's just suitable for you. So for example, if you're single, if you're a couple, you need a small house that's quite cheap to maintain and what have you. Now, as you grow and as you develop, you move into different houses. If you have kids, you have a bigger house. Then as you retire, you might go into a small house. Business structures are very similar. So you never stick to the same structure for a long period of time. As your business develops, you're going to go through different structures. Now, for example, the most common one is a sole trader structure. A sole trader, the benefits of a sole trader is that it's cheap, it's easy to maintain, and what have you. But the biggest problems with sole traders is that every single dollar that you earn needs to go into your own name, basically, for tax purposes. Also, when someone is coming to sue you, or you've got an issue with debts or what have you, the sole trader business is basically you. There's no form of protection there. If someone wants to sue the business, they sue you personally, so they can come after your house and what have you. Relating it back to houses, sole traders are like very small units, maybe studio apartments that a couple might live in as they're getting started. So that's what a sole trader might be. Now, transforming to the next form of business structure, next most common is a P2I Ltd private company. That's quite common. The benefits are that there's a flat tax rate of 30% tax, that there's limited liability, so if you come to get sued, what technically happens is that they might come and try to sue the company. Fortunately enough, the company is a separate entity, so what that means is it's a separate type of person. It's got its own ABN, it's got its own TFN. So firstly they'll be trying to sue the company, and if all else fails, they could potentially come after you, but they would have to have good reason for them to come after you. So that's the benefit of a company. Plus, I guess the cons of a company is that there are a lot more rules and regulations and legislation in place. So you'd have to see at what point is it worthwhile for me to be running through a P2I Ltd company. Now, as I've discussed, a sole trader is more if you're in a startup, if you're a part-time person, not taking business seriously. Companies, if you're starting to take a business a lot more seriously. Having said that, we can go a few more steps ahead. We can then have trusts, for example, and a trust is a bit more of a technical structure, a bit beyond this initial video, but trusts, for example, can be a shareholder of a company, can hold their own assets. You can do a lot of things with trust. And then the next thing that you can consider is self-managed super funds. So self-managed super funds, you can't technically run a business through it, but you can use it, for example, to manage your assets and investments, especially those in your super. So they might come in handy, for example, if you need to purchase a warehouse or an office, for example, for your business. That's where a self-managed super fund might come in handy. So having said that though, there are a lot of things to take into account when it comes to business structures. It's not an easy, simple decision, and we recommend that you do get proper advice. We're more than happy to take your call. We actually look forward to your call. So feel free to call us or to email us using our Contact Us form on our website. Our phone number is 1300 135 918, and our website is allianceaccounting.com.au. So I'm Germanos from Alliance Accounting. Thank you for watching.